Hello, my name is Glenn Bradford again. Welcome to FHFA Accounting Fraud 201 for more advanced, and also known as Fanning Gate. In 2008 to 2012, FHFA used accounting fraud to hide money. Imagine that you're a business and FHFA came in and you had $200 billion sitting around, and they took that money and they took it downstairs in the basement and started hiding it so that no one outside could see it. They just hid it down in the basement and no one knew that it was there. People forgot about it. This is how they did it. The OIG is supposed to be monitoring the FHFA, but as you can tell in the last sentence, FHFA was not providing the other two certifications covering covenants and financial statements. This is a red flag. FHFA was not certifying the financial statements of the enterprises. And they did this because they were losing $200 billion in the basement of these companies. And they were telling people outside of these companies that this $200 billion no longer existed. So that was the period of 2008 to 2012. So at the end of 2012, they had $200 billion hidden in the basement of these companies. So in 2012, they declared losers weepers, finders keepers. And, you know, they basically said, hey, there's no more money. We have no idea where all the money went. We're not sure, but it seems like these companies are never going to make money ever again. And they're like, oh yeah, by the way, whatever you do, don't look in the basement. And then subsequently, 2012 to present, they go down into the basement and start pulling up this money. And they're like, oh my God, where is all this money coming from? And they're just so surprised. But this is the exact same money that they had just spent 4 years hiding. This time period, 2008 to 2012, they spent 4 years hiding money by committing accounting fraud that was just not checked. And so that's how in 2012 they basically were able to find in excess of $200 billion because they brought that back up from the basement, and they're like, this is ours now and you can't keep it, and it doesn't belong to the companies because the companies didn't know that it was there. And they didn't know that it was there in 2012 when we declared losers, weepers, finders, keepers. But that is simply not true. The companies knew that it was there. It's the FHFA that is not complying with the law in multiple ways, whether that's takings laws, whether that's accounting laws, whether that's the law that is HERA that is putting the companies into conservatorship, whether it is their fiduciary obligation according to the law in regards to how to structure the original preferred securities purchase agreement. The FHFA is and has been an organization that since September 7th of 2008 has been breaking the law. And so from 2012 to present, they brought back the money from the basement of the companies that they had been hiding previously, and it's the exact same money. They just the first step was to hide it, and the second step was to find it. But in the middle between those two steps, they had to say that, okay, even though this was your money when we hid it, now that we're finding it, it's our money. And then in the process, they have to act surprised, like everybody didn't know that was the money that they were hiding. I mean, come on, guys. Like, this is toddler accounting. Like, you should be embarrassed. I hope that you don't go to prison. I hope that you learn something from this. I hope that you can come up with whatever excuse you need to avoid prison time. But that's all I can say. I hope the best for you guys.